The bigger the person and the more important person is, the less introduction they need. With the topic out of the comfort zone, complex malocclusions with aligners and TADs, Dr. Sandra Tai.
This patient presents with a class 1 malocclusion with missing upper and lower lateral incisors. On the left side, the lower left posterior molars have been lost with resulting hypereruption of the opposing molars. The upper arch form is asymmetrical and squarish, and in the lower arch form you can also see an asymmetry with significant torque issues. As we play through the ClinChat plan, there are 29 stages in the treatment, and it's just arch coordination and aligning and improving the buccal interdigitation of the teeth. In the upper arch, we're restoring the arch symmetry and rounding out the upper arch form. The upper left third molar is scheduled for extractions. Now, in the lower arch, you can see that we now have to reverse those torque issues and restore the arch symmetry, as well as improve the buccal occlusion.
Okay, 29 aligners. Now you notice there were no vertical movements programmed into this digital treatment plan. Why? We're planning full arch intrusion. It's a net effect, so there's no point programming in vertical movements. How many TADs? We use quite a few. We go through TADs in our office quite quickly. So in the posterior, you already saw this, buccal lingual, sling and elastic. Now on the anterior, we put 2 TADs on the buccal, and normally I would have put 1 TAD on the lingual, but in this case, I did not. I hooked up the elastics to precision cuts on the lingual of my upper incisor. Now why did I do that? When you hook up an elastic from a TAD directly to the aligner, you're going to introduce a torque movement. And in this case, the upper incisors were retroclined, so I wanted to torque the crowns labially, and by hooking it up to a precision cut on the aligner itself, I'm going to achieve that labial crown torque. Now, if I wanted to intrude this tooth on the long axis without changing the axial inclination of the incisor, then I would have put 1 more TAD right in the mid-palatal area here, and sling the elastic from the labial to the lingual. So 29 aligners later, here we are. Are aligners capable of reversing the severe torque issues? Look at the lower arch. It's almost perfect. Midlines are great.